Hey guys, today we're gonna go take a little walk around my little haunted hotel. So let's go check it out. Okay, so here it is from the front, and this hotel was built in 1915. It actually was a castle, and it burned down in 1901 and was rebuilt as a hotel way back in the day. It sits on 22 acres. It's like 279 guest rooms, I think. There's the club and spa over there. So let's go take a peek inside, and I'll show you guys some areas. All right, so let's start off in the main ballroom. So this is the Claremont Ballroom, and we've had weird experiences in here. Things basically flying around the room, like cables and stuff dropping out of like the sky, and we don't really hang anything up there, but we've had some instances where cables just fall down from like the side or whatever, or weird things like that. We've had cables that we've had ready to set up for shows just kind of laying like on that little edge right there, and then all of a sudden they'll fly across the room and land on the ground. So pretty trippy, kind of Ghostbuster-esque, you know, with the chandeliers and everything. But yeah, so very cool, very old hotel. So this hotel is over 100 years old. Actually, they're celebrating their centennial this year. So we'll be doing a big party for that. But it's a very gloomy day today, but I want to show you guys my view from some of the meeting rooms. So that is San Francisco straight ahead. I'm gonna try to zoom in, and yeah, so there is the Bay Bridge right there, you know, the Golden State Warriors logo. There's San Francisco. You can see a helicopter flying right around the bridge right now. Just to the right, in the middle of the screen, there you have Alcatraz and the Golden Gate Bridge. So it's very cool, very pretty. Let me zoom in. That's as far as I can go with this thing. But yeah, it looks very cool. Okay, so this is some of the meeting space upstairs, and we get lots of activity here. We're gonna do a little search of the elevators as well. But I'm gonna start heading upstairs to the 4th floor because that's where everything is at. So yeah, it's very creepy. I'm gonna show you guys some really cool spots. Okay, so we made it up to the 4th floor now, where lots of people complain about smell of smoke, not cigarette smoke, a burning smoke. In the guest rooms, people's TVs turn on and off, the lights flicker. They hear children playing, or little girl voices mostly are the complaints. If you guys look up an old story, actually not an old story, a recent story from March, Tim Duncan and the Spurs were staying here when they played the Warriors. And in Jeff Ayer's room, Tim Duncan and he, they heard like a kid playing in the room. And when they upon arrival, when they were checking in, they went to the door wouldn't open, and they heard kids playing in the room. Went downstairs, changed rooms, they were freaked out. So pretty cool story from you know, a superstar that can, you know, verify that there are ghosts here. So check that out. Just Google it. Do Tim Duncan Claremont, and you'll see like 300,000 stories on it. So, you know, as you can see, the shape of this hotel, it's very weird, very creepy, very curvy. And finally made it over to one of the things I want to show you. Show you in a second, but yeah, just funny stories about this hotel. You know, maids will tell me that they kind of, you know, will see the little girl, or they'll feel the little girl messing around, like dumping garbage out, or out of the little garbage cans, or things like that, and they'll just yell at the little girl like, "Hey, stop messing with me," you know. And I guess they'll stop. So before I go out there, I'm gonna go ahead and show you out here. So here is the Berkeley Hills. And you guys remember Firestorm from Oakland Hills in, was it 1990, 91? Yeah, this hotel was saved because there's so much wood. It basically would have burned down the whole city of Berkeley. So they started here and worked their way up through the hills to stop the fire. So pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, people will see shadows in these hallways all over the place. And there'll be no one around corners or in rooms, especially in the spa level. They'll see shadows. There's a weird tunnel that goes underneath the whole hotel. That's supposedly from when it was a castle. So I've been down there once. Pretty creepy. But yeah, 409 and 422. We're at 416 right now, but I'll take you over to 422 just in a minute. But those are the 2 rooms that are said to be the most haunted. So, okay, so we're now through that door that I showed you. It is a fire emergency exit that goes to stairs. And I want to show you something that's really, really weird. And this is the only one like this in the hotel. Check it out. Ready? Look at that. So we got stairs that go down, and then you have stairs that lead to nowhere. You can tell there's a door there at some point. It's just creepy. You have stairs that lead to nowhere. So it's pretty cool. Try to brighten it up for you guys, but the only other place like this is the Winchester Mystery House, which is actually about 45 minutes south of here. But yeah, it's just totally weird. And in this weird fire escape exit area, you have some stairs that just go right to a wall. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I think it's fancy. But yeah, so there's the 3rd floor down there, fire escape, and more of the Oakland Berkeley Hills. So just very wooded area. There's the pool. Actually, this is the pool where they filmed Miss Doubtfire. So those of you that are Robin Williams fans, this is the pool where he had the run by fruiting. You guys remember that part? That's it. So very cool. Robin Williams he used to love to come here a lot and relax. You know, I think he was a club member here, but yeah, one of those favorite spots to come and hang out. Okay, so here are the 3 elevators, and this is the elevator I wanted. I want to show you guys something in here. So woodwork. Hold on, let me go down. Okay. So the wood all looks normal, right? Except for on this side. Look at that right there. Isn't that creepy? Sorry, a guest came in, but isn't that just creepy right there? I mean, that looks like a face staring at you. So I want to show you guys that in the 2nd elevator. All the other woodwork looks fine, but that one is just spooky. So I actually worked here back in the early 2000s, and you know, for the last 8 years I've been at other locations, and now I'm back finally, and I love it. It's been my favorite hotel I've ever worked at. And yeah, so like I said, it burned down and was rebuilt, but lots of people complain. That's one of the biggest complaints, is smoke smell. Not cigarette smoke, like fire smoke. So people just don't know where it comes from. You know, it's kind of all over the hotel. That one's not secluded to anywhere special. It's just kind of all over. There's the bell tower. You can get up there for weddings and stuff. We're actually under renovation, so I don't know if you can see that window. We're renovating right now, so very cool stuff going on, exciting stuff going on here. But yeah, so I'm gonna take you around, show you some hot spots. If you look up on YouTube or Google, there's plenty of stories about hauntings here. What's called realhaunts.com has some good stories there. But yeah, mostly about a little girl who haunts the place, and I believe I've heard her and felt her a few times, so pretty fun stuff. Okay, so over there, that big cement thing is the bottom of the base of what used to be a escape slide, like a fire escape slide. So it used to go all the way up to the 4th floor. Remember the fire I talked about? Well, they were so worried about it, they had a slide put in, but they took it out in the late 90s because people would just go up to the 4th floor and start sliding down it, or the 3rd or the 2nd. They would just go out the window and start sliding down the slide. So anyways, that is the remainder base from the legendary Claremont slide. Alright, so this is the hallway with the most activity. People have seen like curtains waving in that window way ahead, but there's never curtains there. So it's kind of weird. They do leave the window open a little bit for air, but yeah, so apparently there's video, but I haven't seen it yet. So yeah, here we go, 422 coming up on the right, and that is the haunted room. That is the room that Jeff Ayers from the Spurs was going to check into, and they heard kids in there. So I don't know, pretty creepy. See if anything happens. It is the middle of the day, so I doubt it, but anyways, the angles of the hallway are just scary in itself. As you can see, we are at the back of the hotel. That little shack right there actually was said to be like a little safety shelter for the previous owner. It's all run down and beaten. There's holes in the roof, and it's just kind of like housing some kind of generator right now. So, but yeah, so this is the haunted room, 422. So make sure you guys check in here. All right, so that's it. I mean, my plan is to do a real video on this hotel someday and, you know, try to get into 422 and spend the night. So we'll see. But I had been, you know, dropping little hints of my haunted hotel in a couple of videos lately. So I wanted to, you know, show you guys, you know, what it was like. Let's go down this way. Anyway, just want to give you guys a little taste of kind of the areas of the hotel that are kind of creepy. So yeah, I'll try to do something better later. But yeah, check it out. There's the bell tower, and you can get there for weddings and stuff. People take pictures and everything. But yeah, it's very cool. Everything's under construction. But that's it, guys, for now. So here's a little taste of my haunted hotel, and I'll try to bring you guys a little more stories. Oh, if you follow me on Snapchat, Columbia Manor on Snapchat, I do. This is a dead end. This goes nowhere, so we have to go back. Anyway, Snapchat, Columbia Manor, and I do show little snippets of us walking around the hotel when we encounter little noises and stuff. So make sure you follow me on Snapchat, guys. All right. Catch you later.